You'll take the situation. You'll see the spill. You'll see things objectively for what they are. And you'll start to recognize, what could I do? Let me clean up this milk spill. Let me adjust my approach next time. Let me find what I can do to make my own life better. Because you are the sorcerer, the source of your life. This episode is truly to just introduce myself, introduce my podcast, and what I'm doing here. My name is Cheleche. Well, my real name is Chelsea, but you can call me Cheleche. Cheleche, it's a nickname that my mom gave me growing up, and I'm Latina. Leche in Spanish means milk. Why milk? As life has gone by, and as I've lived it, I've learned a lot. And that's really the meat of what this podcast is. It's a way to express all of the learnings that I have felt, being alone, feeling like I've had so much happening in my early stage of life, and I feel so purposeful. And I've always known from a young age that I have a desire to be famous, and not a superficial level fame. I always felt like I had a purpose in the spotlight, like I had a purpose in my voice. So I'm here. And it's been a journey to get here. It's an internal journey. And so let's go back to, why is this called the Milk It Station podcast? Kind of a long name. So milk, there's phrases that go along with milk, like crying over spilled milk. You can cry about the spilled milk, but at the end of the day, after you're finished crying, I want you to look at that milk and be like, you know what? It's really not that bad. Clean it up and alchemize it, transmute it, turning into something that can work for you. Now you have a cleaner surface than it was originally, right? A clean slate to build upon, to work upon. It's adjacent to that saying, when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. Because I want you to milk everything life throws your way. And I feel like throws your way is kind of like life is always throwing curveballs at you. And quite literally sometimes, yeah, life can be hard. Like, I'm not going to deny that. And I don't want what I say in my philosophies to anger you, but I hope that you tune in, which goes into the next word, Milk It Station. You tune into stations, you tune into a radio station, and to tune in, you have to remove the noise, remove all the other statics, and tune in to this one. Come here with a fresh mind. I'm not saying to consume everything blindly, but I really want you to take everything in with knowing that I have only the best and purest intentions for you and for me. Because at the end of the day, my mission here is to help elevate the vibrations of this world. This episode is to kind of set everything, make it a little bit more cohesive of who I am, what I'm about, and what I'm doing here. So on this podcast, I'll be going over topics to help you and the things that have helped me, and even when I'm in the midst of things, to discuss them. It's also a way for me to find my community. Growing up, I felt very alone. I found resonance and deep presence within myself. So being alone is no longer something that I fear. It's actually something that I find a lot of strength within. So let me take a few steps back. My philosophy that everything is always working out for you, no matter what it looks like in any and every given point in time. I want you to know that the power is always within you, within your hands, within your spirit, within your soul. The power is within. It is. And I mean that in every sense of the word, in every sense of the phrase. When you look at things from a first layer, because everything has layers to it, the first layer might look like, damn, that sucks. If I were to spiral on that first layer, or the hypothetical of things getting worse and worse over here, the worst case scenario, then I'm going to continue to spiral in that fear, and that fear, that vibration, I will begin emitting. And that is what the universe will bring back to me. But because I understand nobody is immune to hardships, and that's okay. That's actually part of the journey here. But the point is, these hardships are a wake-up call for you to wake up within yourself and realize, hold up, what could I do differently next time? Hold up, Take accountability, responsibility for the actions that you've taken and how you can make corrective actions for your course. Where is it that I want to go? What do I want for myself? Think back at your childhood, at the little you. What did they always dream of and want and see for themselves? Because when you're a child, and those dreams, those desires are exactly what you're meant to be following. Life happens, people do things, situations, all of those things, then cloud your vision. And it's up to you if you're going to let life take over and win, let the milk spilled all over you get rotten and make you stinky energetically, make you a sour milk person. Or you'll take the situation, you'll see the spill, you'll see things objectively for what they are, and you'll start to recognize, what could I do? Let me clean up this milk spill. Let me adjust my approach next time. Let me find what I can do to make my own life better. Because you are the sorcerer, the source of your life. There's many layers to this empowerment, and it's mental, physical, energetic, and in your perspective, which goes along with mental. Once you unlock these powers within you that everybody has, just innately, everybody has, you become a free agent. You are no longer confined by the NPC structures and paradigms of this world that are already beginning to be dismantled. I don't think it's just beginning. I think we've been dismantling, but I think right now we're in a beautiful time in history where a lot of negativity is being dismantled and coming to light. And look at you being part of that because you're here. Because you're here. If you're still here listening to me, it's because you know you have a bigger purpose and you want to tune in and wake up within yourself. And I'm telling you, you're at the right place for that. So become a free agent, escape the matrix, and lean into your own power. Now, another thing, this one might sound a little bonkers, but I'm here to keep it real with you, okay? I've always felt out of this world from a young age. I never felt like I fit in within the humans. I always joked around and said I was an alien. And in my adulthood now, I'm just full on claiming it. Yeah, I do feel like an alien in this world. And I feel like I'm speaking to other like-minded aliens. I think you've tried the human mask for a while, and yet in a literal sense, you are living a human experience. And I don't want to deny that at all, because I feel like there's so much beauty and purpose within the human experience. But feeling back home to what I feel like being an alien does for me is kind of makes me feel a little bit more sane. It makes me feel a little bit better because I always feel like I'm on a mission here, no matter how grand or silly it may seem or movie-esque, like I am. And so are you, perhaps. Maybe you've always felt like you never fit in, or like you always felt internally you operated differently than your peers. And I'm telling you, that's not coming out of nowhere. You're waking up to your true essence, to who you truly are, to your being. So yeah, the Milky Way galaxy, that's where Earth resides, right? I hope to show a clip of like the Milky Way, and we're on Earth. So my idea is that spilled milk never goes to waste. It always has a bigger plan and a bigger purpose, even if we don't see it exactly right now in the moment. It is all always working for you and for me. And you know, we're made of literal stars. The compounds, the chemicals, the elements that human beings are made up out of are remnants of stars. You are a star being. And if you wake up to your calling, to your innermost heart's desires, you're now fulfilling your star mission, your star path. I'm okay with sounding how I sound because I don't think I'm here to be apologetic of how I sound. I don't feel like I'm here to constantly think about who I'm talking to, how they're going to perceive it, how to approach it so that it's received the way I want it to be received. No, I think what matters is authentic expression, intention, although I know intention isn't everything. What really matters is coming through with my heart and not diluting that for what I perceive to be acceptable. So join me on that journey, because I feel like you're also an intelligent being that is aware of how people receive things, because you've lived your life as an alien, as have I. Even if you don't resonate with the alien idea, we're here to express ourselves authentically. And if people don't F with that, then they're simply not your people. And at the end of the day, I find it a huge blessing, because I feel like if I'm able to alter someone's perspective or make somebody feel some type of way, then I have done my job. I have done my work. They were meant to be triggered by me, perhaps. They were meant to see a new perspective. So that's also what I'm doing here, is that I want to be, and I am, a testimony that believing in yourself, putting yourself out there, following your heart's desires and your mission is literally what you got to do to make your dreams happen. And if I can show that for you to follow, boom, boom. Like, that's everything. Like, we're here to wake up the world. I'm here to wake up this world. One star at a time. I want to take this moment to say thank you for all of those who have tuned in to the Milky Station podcast, who have heard clips of my voice and found resonance within it, who have even liked my posts. And even if not, and I welcome all of the new faces, all of the new people, and all the new energies here on the other side of the screen. At different times, I welcome you with open arms, with gratitude and excitement, because this is only the beginning. And you're living in the journey of life. And I don't want you to feel lost. That's what I'm here for. And I'm sure you'll find that within you, a sense of power and strength within yourself. I really am so excited for that. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. I am fulfilling my life's mission by doing this. And even if I don't know exactly what the other side looks like, I have dreams and visions of what they look like. And the most important thing is that I put one step in front of the other. And not only that, but I choose, because at the end of the day, it is a choice, no matter what is going on outside of you. It is a choice to have faith. A lot of the times, if not all the time, you have to blindly believe it, blindly have faith, be delusional that it all is working in your favor. The more you do that, instead of living in an energy of fear and overthinking and spiraling, which I know is easier said than done, but you're capable. You are capable of that mental switch. And just like any other pattern of the human mind, it does take practice. But the more that you can do that, and the more you see how like, oh wow, it actually worked out in my favor. Oh. Like, me not tripping about it made it work out for me. Go figure. Let me try that again next time. Even if it's harder, maybe it's easier. Try it again next time. Oh shit, this is working. Okay. Always find that positivity and milk the fuck out of that. Milk it. And why wouldn't you want to milk the good parts of life? Like, why dwell on the negativity? You know what I mean? Like, there's already enough of that in the world. And if you didn't know, negativity is a heavy-ass feeling. But feeling light and free and powerful, the more you can choose to linger in those energies, the stronger they become and the more self-assured you become, which is a superpower. You are a super being, a superstar. You are super. So how exciting. Okay, I have to be quick because my camera's overheating, but Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on my journey. And I'm so excited for you and your journey. We're in this together. And I'm just so happy to be here in front of the camera and doing the thing. And at the end, I'm excited to edit and make sure everything looks good. I'm excited. It's exciting. Okay, wait, I gotta go. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, because it helps me so much. As I said, I'm trying to build a community here. I'm trying to find my people, find my fellow superstar aliens. What's up? So yeah, please subscribe, join my other platforms. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I have a fanfics, and more to come. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, Milkies!